Yan ang inuutos ako sa kanya. Sabi niya, can you wash the car? And then I go out, no? And I see the car still not washed. And then sabi sa akin ni Paul, Dad, you know what? I write your commandments. You said, Paul, wash the car. See, Dad, I'm writing your commandments. I'm writing, wash the car. See, Dad, I write your commandment. Wash the car. And you know what, Dad? I even memorize your commandment. Wash the car. And you know what, Dad? I even know it in Greek. Wash the car in Greek. Many Christians are like that. They memorize, they know, but they never obey. Hello? They never obey. The Lord is saying to us, what? To bear fruit. We abide to bear fruit. Amen. We abide so we can obey His commandments. Are you with me, church?
Oh, yes.
If you do that, no, the end, this is the result. So we abide through His word, through prayer, through His love, and then through obedience. And the result of abiding is here, verse 11. This thing I have spoken to you, that my joy may remain in you, and that your joy may be full. If you are a long Christian now, you understand how much to be joyful in the Lord.
Amen.
You know, and sometimes after years and years, we become what I call professional Christian. Now we are used to go to church, and that joy is gone. No, it's gone. I know that because I experienced that. I remember the time that, you know, I surrender everything. I surrender my playing of chess, my playing of ping pong. I surrender my billiard. Kaya tinalo ako ni Mito, na sinurrender ko kasi yan eh. I surrender all the things, no, my vices. I'm so in love with God. I'm so in love, no, and I have so full of His joy. When He said something to me, you don't need to repeat it. No, one time I was hearing my rock music, and Jesus said to me, "Son, do you love me? Manny, do you love me?" I said, "Lord, you know I love you so much. Can you surrender your rock music?" "Yes, Lord." Sabi sa akin ng Lord, "Son, do you love me?" "Yes, Lord." Sabi niya sa akin ganyan, "Can you surrender your girlfriends to me?" Sinurrender, si Mrs. ko ngayon. Sinurrender ko. Sabi ko, "Do not unequally yoke with unbelievers." Sabi ko kay Christy, "Kailangan mag-break tayo kasi hindi ka Christian." Sabi niya sa kanyang yaya, may yaya po yan siya. Sabi niya, "Di ba, yaya, bininyagan ako, di ba Kristiyano ako?" Kasi hindi ko pinaliwanag, kasi nabasa ko lang eh, do not be, unequally yoked. So, binbreak ko. I'm so in love with God. So, I'm reading the Bible. I'm so full of joy. Nabasa ko, the first fruit belongs to God. Sabi ko, "Lord, the very moment bigyan mo ako ng trabaho, ang una kong sweldo, my first fruit is yours." Punta ako sa Saudi Arabia, unang sweldo ko $500, $507. Binigay ko yung 500, yung 7 lang tinira ko. Naalala ko na tinira pala akong 7, pambili ko ng sabon. Everything I give it to God. I'm so in love with God. Isang beses niya lang, hindi niya kailangan ulitin, only once, na niya sabihin lang sa akin, I will follow. I will obey, because that's how much I love it, and I'm just full of joy. But you know, after time and time, you become dull in your hearing. You become, you trying to work your way out. You know what happened? This is what happened. The joy of that relationship begins to fade.
Yeah.
The pings has become lesser and lesser. You know the pings? 30 days lang, di ba? The pings of joy is becoming lesser. Do you agree?
Yes.
Why? Because you are now beginning to walk in disobedience to God. May sinabi ang Lord sa'yo, hindi mo sinusunod. May inutos siya sa'yo, hindi mo sinusunod. Meron kang dapat patawarin, hindi mo pinapatawar. Meron kang dapat gawin, hindi mo sinusunod. You need to share the love of Jesus to someone, you are not obeying. You need to share and pray for someone, but you are not sharing, you are not praying. God said to give to someone, and you are not giving. The ping of joy is beginning to dwindle. But listen, church, to me. if you begin to abide again, and you begin to abide in His Word, in prayer, in obedience, and His love, the ping will begin to signal again in your life. You will experience again the joy of Jesus.
Amen.
Hallelujah. That's what we need, the joy of the Lord.
Amen.
Amen po ba? That's what we need. The joy of the Lord.
Amen.
The joy
Amen.
of His strength. You know, me and ito si Pastora nyo dito. Let me close here. Because I see here a reunion of mga missionary ng China. Ito si Nilo, si Arlene, si Mike, si Egay. Nag-honeymoon po yan sila. Delivery ng Bible. Ako si Christy. Meron pa ba akong na-miss? We went there and they will tell you this. We have seen the most unprivileged, the poor of the poorest people. We have seen people who are blind. Ilang nakita mo yan? Who are blind in the church. But man, MasterCard cannot pay the joy that they have in serving their master. They have no interest, my friend, in earthly goods. Let me close in this. Ilang beses na ako nag-close na. This church that we visited, the pastor been in prison for 20 years. After going out from the prison, the first thing he do, he evangelized, and he eventually become a church again. When we came there, at the first time we visited him, it's 1,300 members. Because of the media, international media that he had, no, even I think, I don't know if it is Reagan ba yung nagbumisita sa kanya?
Kissinger.
Bumisita sa kanya. Yeah, maraming political. The Chinese government could not touch him. So what they do to distract him and to put fear in him, they place a police outpost down at the bottom of his church. Now, when we arrived there, the first time I met him, they have just raided his church and confiscated everything. Sound system, electric fan, everything, guitars, except for the chairs, everything they confiscated. Now with me is probably between 12 to 14 Australian and American missionary with some Singaporeans. That's our total number. So our Australian leader asked him, Pastor Lam, what do you want? How can we help you? How can we help you? I'm a pastor in the Philippines. I will say this. Can you buy me sound system? Can you buy me guitar? I need those so we can run the church. You know what he said? Please bring more Bibles. Please bring more Bibles. I shared that to you for you to understand that all the affluence and material things that we are enjoying in America could bring us happiness, but not joy.
Amen.
It cannot bring us peace, sleep, and everything. It can comfort us, of course, but real joy is only found in Jesus.
Amen.
Let's all stand.
Hallelujah.